Yeah, welcome to the Chictionary Podcast. It's your boy Donnell. Call me Big Bro Donnell. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a little intro. Just a little intro just to give y'all a little taste and idea of what we got coming for y'all every single week. Just finished setting up the studio. I hope y'all like the look. You know, took my time picking everything out, putting this together for y'all. Long story short, what is Chictionary? So, I might be a little older than some of y'all, but I used to love this show called Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. On the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it's this one scene. I want to say shorty name is Lisa. I believe it's Nia Long that was playing Will Smith's girlfriend. And Will Smith decide it's time for him to get out the game. Not only is it time for him to get out the game, but if he gonna get out the game, he gotta give away, everything that he used to love, right? Which was the ladies, okay? So, Will had a little black book, full of all of the baddest phone numbers. And if you know about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you had Carlton, who was his homie, his cousin, not really the best with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? He did get him, though. He did get him, right? Even though he was a nerd, he definitely got him. But he wasn't as good as Will, right? So Will passed along the little black book. That little black book was called the Chictionary, all right? One of my favorite scenes in TV, and it stuck with me, you know what I mean? So that's what we doing here. The goal is not for you to become Super Mac Daddy, if that wasn't who you was before, right? But the goal is for you to find the love of your life, maybe a few loves of your lives, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how you want to give it up out here. But I'm going to take you from zero to hero. I'm going to take you from a dude who maybe not so comfortable, you're not too sure yourself, you're not really sure what you should do, how you should do it. I'm going to teach you some tips and some tricks, not to change you, right? Because the goal is for you to stay the same, right? If you love anime, if you love cartoons, if you love playing your video games, those things shouldn't change, right? Because at the core of whoever you are, that's who you should be at the end of the day. But that don't mean that you should be by yourself, right? So just some numbers. 20% of men get chosen by 100% of women on dating websites, right? That's insane. But the reality of it is, most of these women, they either have unrealistic expectations, they only choosing the absolute best for themselves, right? Or they got a specific type. So, how do we get you to be a part of their type? Are you gonna have to change who you are in order to create that, or is it some things that you just not doing because you wasn't aware, and that's gonna bring you to the promised land? The answer is the latter, right? I'm not gonna say that it's extremely simple to get a female, but I will say that it's extremely simple to get a female. Right? We all try to pretend like we so different, right? But the beautiful thing is, I pick my pants up and put them on just like you, one leg at a time, right? I might sit down and do it. I might do it standing up. If I'm in a rush and I'm getting chased, I might do it while I'm walking. But it's still one leg at a time. I ain't never seen nobody just hold their pants up and jump in them joints and they got both legs in, right? So this is what we're going to get at y'all. We're going to give y'all the game on how to not really finesse, but just make yourself available to these women in a way that you're going to feel comfortable, she's going to feel comfortable, and everybody going to understand that they got to catch. Simple, right? Everybody want to know Sierra's prayer. I know the answer. She gave the dude who probably wasn't the absolute idea of what she wanted the opportunity, and he showed her that the world is her oyster, right? Russell from the outset, if you put him against a Bow Wow, if you put him against a Future, if you put him against a 50, he probably don't look like he could even pull that. But Russell ain't no slouch. Go check out some of them interviews where he talk about how he got her. He ain't no soft puppy. He played football, quarterback. Alright? So that means he know how to deal with men. He know how to run a room, right? He know how to command respect. And so do you. You do it every single day. You do it in your business. You do it at your job. Anytime you ever got to pay for something, you do it, right? When you go to a restaurant, you're not in there like, yeah, let me get the... Nah, you speak up. You say what you need. You get what you need out of life, right? You made it this far. So all we got to do is make some connections so that you could get to where you really trying to be, right? And that's with that beautiful lady on your arm. You making her happy, her making you happy, and living that fairy tale. And that's what we're going to do with this show. I'm going to bring on guests, some male, some female perspectives, all right? I'm going to give y'all all the different types of guys that exist because I got them all. I got friends that's fat and ugly that get women. I got friends that's shy that get women. I got friends that's the jokester. I got friends that's similar to me. They kind of the light of the room, right? Everywhere they go, they going to turn the knob up just a little bit higher than what it was. I got them all. And I'm gonna introduce y'all to them so that y'all could get what y'all need out of this show. All right. So pretty much that's what you could expect. That is what will be and what is the Chictionary show. Like I said, the goal is for you to find your happiness, right? Maybe that's being a player. I hope I don't turn you into that, but I mean, you know, with great. I can't remember how I go. But yeah. With great power comes great responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? So if you choose to use the power wrong, that's not on me. That's on you. All right, ladies, that's on them. That's not on me. I'm giving them the game, teaching them how to understand y'all. And if I got some female listeners, some female watchers, you know, simply put, hey, this is some insight into how you determine and discern a little bit better so you can find what you're looking for. Because there's too many single women as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into that. We're going to teach y'all. Trust me, I got game for days. Trust me. And the people that I'm going to bring on, they going to give you the same. All right? So that's what y'all can look forward to expecting. You know, most of the shows I'm going to do by myself. Then we're going to bring in some guests. We're going to have some discussions. Listen, this is not the great Kevin Samuels. This is not Andrew Tate. You know what I mean? I will say you might get some Jordan Peterson out of me because I agree with some of his thoughts and opinions. But my goal is not for you to dominate the woman that you with. My goal is for you to love the woman that you with. Right? So I want you to learn what you need to do, what you need to look for, and more importantly, how to get her, right? But just like in business, it's not just about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. So the goal for me is for you to find what you're looking for and you to be able to sustain that going forward, which ain't really the easiest thing in the world, right? Because we all know it's just like getting a new puppy, right? It's just like starting a new job. You are the man in the beginning, and then you start falling off, right? So how do we create a situation where you're not only the man in the beginning, but you're the man in the beginning, the middle, the end? I got a lot of that for you. I'm not, no super expert, but I know a few things. And I'm going to teach you a few things. All right, so welcome to the Chictionary Podcast. I can't wait to get this going. I appreciate y'all even watching this intro. I'm surprised you made it this far. We almost 10 minutes in, but I appreciate you. Look forward to the next podcast. All right, what they say, like, something, and subscribe. All right. Check me out. I appreciate y'all. Big Bro Donnell signing out. I'll see y'all on the first episode. Peace.